and they are good and they are delicious. And I just want to say, pace yourself when you start eating them, because you will eat up the entire batch in just one setting. Just one setting. So before we get started, I want to show you guys this device that I use. So take a look at this. This is a food chopper, just a little bit of chopper. This is what I use. And I purchased this bad boy at Walmart several years ago. So it comes with this little blade here, because that's what you need, right? So you just put it in there. And this is actually the motor, okay? So this is the motor, and has a cord. So whenever you get ready to use it, you plug it in, and you will be done with the meaty part of these tacos, okay? So this taco, to make the nut meat is what they call it, you're gonna use, I got some pecans here, some unsalted sunflower seeds. That's it. So we're also gonna use some turmeric, some cumin, and we're gonna use tamari. So for those of you all that don't know what tamari is or where to find it, you'll find, this is like a soy sauce, right? You'll find this like in the grocery store near the like international foods, like where the Asian foods are, or the Mexican food. That's where you'll find the tamari. And make sure that you look for gluten-free, non-GMO. So this is non-GMO. That means that these soybeans have not been genetically modified. You will be okay. We're not going to even use that much anyway. But this is tamari, low sodium. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and do this. Now, I make this all the time, so I'm not going to use any measurements or anything like that. I'm going to measure with my eyes. How about that? And all you're going to do is add your nuts to your chopper, just like that, okay? Add the nuts to the chopper, and let me get some sunflower. Now, the recipe calls for 1/3 cup of the nuts, of both of them, right? But I know what it looks like. I done made this so many times. Can y'all see that? There it is. I'm making walnut tacos. Okay, and then with that, you're gonna add your turmeric. Do you all know that turmeric is an anti-inflammatory spice? A lot of people use this. Some people take them as capsules and all of that. So you're gonna put like 3/4 teaspoon in there. And if you put a little too much, I'm trying to get it to come out. There we go. Turmeric. Then we're gonna add a little bit of cumin. I love cumin. Remember, these are all spices. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of that in there. Just like that. We're done with that. And last but not least is the tamari. So you're gonna do like 1.5 teaspoons. So I'm just gonna shake this in here. And that is it for that. And we are done. Put our top on. There's the motor. Watch how quick this is. I'm gonna plug it in. There we go. Turn it on. We are finished. Can y'all see that? Looks just like ground beef, right? That is it. That's your nut meat, okay? So I'm just gonna take this out of here, put it to the side. And so now the next part of this, we're gonna make what we call the salsa, okay? And so the salsa, I did some pre-cuts. All you need is some diced tomatoes, Roma or cherry tomatoes. I'm just gonna drop them in the bowl, just like that, piece of cake. Then we're gonna use some organic, non-GMO corn. Now, in your booklet, I gave you all a list of foods to avoid, and corn is not listed on any of them. Corn is one of those things that, some people say, I don't eat corn, I don't like corn, but I do eat corn, but I don't eat it all the time. Kind of like in moderation whenever I make this dish, really is when I eat corn. But what you want to make sure is when you're in the store, look for that symbol right there, non-GMO, okay? Normally I get my corn, like fresh corn, from the Amish people because I know how they feel about it. They don't deal with GMOs, and I actually take the stalk and take the corn from that. But I didn't have it, so I went to the store and I got this non-GMO whole kernel corn, okay? It doesn't take a lot. Now, if you don't want to use corn, you do not have to, okay? You can just omit that. And so here it is right here. Just gonna dump it in here as well. Yeah, I'm using my fingers. And then I've already diced some red onions. I'm just gonna dump it in here. When I say y'all, this is easy. This is so easy. Oh, and then last but not least, let me unplug this thing here and put this over to the side here. I have some, it calls for basil leaves. I actually grow my own basil. It's really easy to do, but you don't have to. So this is my basil leaves here. And I just rip them all up in little bitty pieces and I put in here. You can use a knife if you want, but I'm gonna use my fingers because I ain't got time for all that. This is pretty easy. But if you can't get your hands on fresh basil, you know, you can always buy the spice and just, you know, shake it in there. But there's something about when the basil is fresh. I just like that smell too. I like that smell. All right. So then we're going to take 2 limes. I said 2 limes, but if you got one, my limes are kind of jacked up here. So I'm just going to cut these limes in half and I'm going to squeeze that. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. All right. And then I'm just gonna take it, put it in my little thingy here, and squeeze that lime right in there, y'all. Oh man, I can't wait to eat. I can't wait to eat this taco. This is too good. Y'all see that? Y'all see me squeezing that? Now, because my limes are so tiny, I'm using two limes, okay? So I'm gonna squeeze that on there. And then I'm gonna take the other one and I'm gonna squeeze it on there. There we go. Then I'm gonna set everything to the side. Let me grab a spoon real quick so I can stir this up so that you all can see how easy. OMG. I'm just trying to separate that onion. And you guys, that's really it. This is it. There it is right there. Got my basil and all that. Y'all, I'm telling you, it is delicious. Okay, so now that we have this, let me put all this to the side. This is the shell. This is nothing but a romaine lettuce leaf. And so you want to buy it, you know, like the whole stalk of the lettuce, right? And then you just clean it off. And then you use this as your taco shell, right? That's what we're going to use as a taco shell. And then last but not least, avocado. Talk about some healthy fat, right? Some avocado. So let me go ahead and cut my avocado. Let me go ahead and put my nut meat so y'all can get a better picture in a container here. I'm telling you, be careful. Be careful when you try this recipe. Oh, just give it a try. Just give it a try. You know, can you use, sometimes people ask me, can you use a different nut if you don't like the pecans or something? Yeah, you can use walnut, but to me, walnut doesn't give it that flavor. But it's okay. Now, if you're allergic to nuts, do not try this. Sorry. I'll show you a different type of taco that you can make with beans, okay? All right. Using beans, and I'm just gonna cut a little piece of my avocado here. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my taco. Ooh, that avocado is kind of brown, but it's okay. All right, so this is all you do, is you just take a little bit of the nut meat. You're just making a taco, y'all. You're just making a taco. Y'all see that? That's all I did. I just put a little bit on there. It looks just like, when I say this is delicious, I'm getting a little greedy. Y'all see that? I'm putting a little extra in there. Okay. I'm gonna use this same spoon, but I'm gonna set this over here. And then the next thing I do, well, let me wipe that off a little bit. All right, and then I just take the salsa and I just put it in the taco, just like this, y'all. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When you know what you know, what you know. Let me get a paper plate. Put this on my little paper plate because I got to get some avocado. I'm taking this little piece of avocado right here and scooping it out. Oh, I got a little onion there. Scoop it out. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Slice it up a little bit. And now I'm going to put it on my taco. Ooh, I'm getting excited, y'all. Let me show y'all. Let me make it a little pretty, okay? Let me make it a little pretty. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. Can y'all see that? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Can y'all see this? This is a nut taco. I guarantee you. I can't even talk straight. This is gonna be good, all right? All right, guys, that is for lunch. I will take a bite, but I don't want y'all to see that face I make, and cause sometimes the juice come down my face. Anyway, guys, make the nut taco, share it with the group. Tell me if you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and tell us how you're feeling, all right? All right, so if you all will excuse me, a sister is about to eat. Allow food to be your medicine and never your poison. Take care. I'll see you soon. Talk to you soon. Take care. Take care.